If you want to add captions to your videos for free, this one's for you. In this Canva 101 tutorial for beginners, I'm showing you how to find the captions feature, how to generate and edit your captions automatically, and how to style them to match your brand. I'll also show you two different ways to caption in Canva. One is for video with clips on the timeline, and one is for voiceover recorded directly inside of it. I'm Natalia, and I help creators like you turn content to income, freedom, and a brand you're proud of, so let's do this. To caption your videos very easily in Canva, all you have to do is to jump into any video doc. Now, the way you do it is in multiple ways. You can start with any of the templates that Canva offers. You can jump to the left panel in here and select video here at the top, and you'll see multiple different kind of template styles or design dimensions that you can choose from here. And of course, you can search from the panel to find something that you need. So if you're doing a recap or a vlog, Canva has multiple templates that will get you there, or you can just start from scratch using this video panel in here. So all you have to do is just to click from the homepage on this video tab, and this will give you different options, the most popular options for videos that you can create within Canva. So I'm going to click it, and that's going to take me straight into the Canva editor. And from here, I can start designing, or again, start from the templates. Now, I have my own uploads tab that I've got kind of populated that I want to use the clips from. So I can use it from here, and I can start kind of designing my whole video from here. Or if I've already done the work, because that's exactly what I've done, I've cut it, I've spliced it. By the way, if you want a full tutorial on how to edit reels in Canva, let me know in the comments below. I'll create that video for you. And then what we need to do next, after having our whole clip that we want to caption, or again, you can upload your own video and just kind of caption it from there. That way, you can jump into the text tab to the left in here, and then you're going to see captions in here. Now, once you click on it, you can see a whole caption style library, and from here, you can choose the style that you want. So you can have something simple like this, you can have something like that, play around with it, see what you like, and just choose one, and that's going to just add it on top of your video. So I can go maybe for something like this in here. And once you select it, you can see that it gives you the different colors. So already at that stage, you can actually just apply your brand colors in here as well. So this is super easy to kind of adjust, but I prefer to adjust it later on where I have access to my full brand kit colors, which is a super useful feature if you want to kind of make everything on brand and beautiful. So what I'm going to do next is to go to apply captions to, and from here, you can see that I have kind of different clips overlaid on top of my video, but all I want to caption is my main video, which is this one, and this is exactly where we have this selected because the other ones don't have the speech, and Canva can really easily tell. So what I need to do next is to just click generate captions, and from here you can see that Canva will transcribe everything for me and confirm that captions have been added to this design, which is super helpful. Now, with the recent update within Canva, the captions now appear as layers on top of your timeline, which is great for control. And now what I need to do is to check whether or not my captions have been transcribed properly, because of course, as with any transcription, sometimes some things can just sound a little bit different to the tool, and then the words may not be ideal. So I can just skim by going to captions here at the top, and then you can see the captions kind of created in here. And at any point, I could just jump in and of course just easily correct any of the mistakes, but I don't think there's anything that needs correcting. Maybe pro in here, maybe this one, I could just do like a pro just for the sake of demonstration. I can maybe do 7 as a digit instead of just the word. So, very slight tweaks in here. And this is how easy it is to kind of tweak it very easily. And if at any point after adding your captions, you feel like you would have preferred a different style, you can always click on the styles tab in here at the top and just change it to something different. So if I click on it, you can see that it's going to change it for me. So this is a very easy thing to fix. Now, the next thing I want to show you is how easy it is to adjust the timing of our captions, because as you can see, after generation, there are slight little kind of gaps in between. You can see that my clip kind of ends in here, but this whole part has not been taken all the way. So I can just select this little bubble, which controls the captions in here, and I can drag it by the sides, and you can see that then this little kind of line appears in here, which means that it's snapped into place, and that's the whole timing of it. If at any point you feel like it started or ended it a little bit too soon, you can always adjust it from here and maybe make more space for another line in here. So this is how easy it is. Of course, like at any point, if you don't, snap them into place, they will kind of, try to overlay on top of each other. So this is what happened just at the beginning, but I corrected it very easily and now it's all in one line. So you can see from here that if I play it or preview it, now it goes all the way to the end of the clip, which is exactly what I wanted. And you can do it for all the other ones. You can see that this end is super short in here. Of course, it's just one word thing. If I wanted to maybe make it one line instead of those two kind of separated gaps, what I can do is to select this tab in here again, go to Captions at the top, and you can see that this is now highlighted for me. And then I can just jump in here, add this end to the top, and then from here I can delete this one. You can see that every action that I perform from here also changes how things are on the timeline as well. So from here I can just grab it and then drag it to the front like this, and I can just drag this one to the top so I can see the first million users and to the Canva, and that's how it goes, right? So we've got the whole thing as we wanted with the timing of our captions. Now, the next thing I want to show you is how to add captions to an audio track or to a voiceover within Canva. Now, not only have we the capacity to record voiceovers within Canva very easily, but also with the most recent Canva Create 2025 updates, we got the possibility to caption the same voiceover. So any of our audio clips within Canva, and it's very easy to do as well. By the way, if you want to know what updates are important for you to know from Canva Create 2026, go ahead and watch this video next because it's super cool. I also covered a lot of the new video updates in there as well, so make sure to watch it next. Now, what I want to do to add my voiceover, in the video clip, you can see that I've got all the clips kind of overlaid in here as an example, and I want to add my kind of story underneath it. What I can do very easily from the video stuff is to go to audio here, and then you have the option to record voiceover. But if you want to know how to get to this place, this is super easy as well. All you have to do is to jump to the Elements tab to the left in here. And then from here, you go to Audio, and then you'll see the Record a Voiceover option. So again, any of those two will take you to this specific place. Now I'm going to go ahead and record a very, very quick voiceover so that we have something to caption. So once you click on it, you can see very easily that it opens up this panel in here. And from this little icon, you will be able to choose any of the microphones that you have connected to your computer. Whatever you've got, you can use. So I'm going to go maybe for just the default in here and then start recording. So I can just click, you can see the countdown appearing. And then from here, of course, anything that I say in here will be recorded as my voiceover. So let's click finish from here. And then you can see that that's going to finish our whole recording very easily. And now you see the whole preview in here. All I need to do to caption it, of course, is to jump again into text and into captions again. From here, same goes. You can choose the style of your captions. Maybe let's go for something like this in this particular video. And then all you need to do from here is to select the media that you want to transcribe. Of course, as you can see in here, I have so many different clips at the top that were my kind of videos, and they do contain some footage because I was talking in the background of them as well. So Canva can actually detect it, but all I need to caption is this voice recording in here. Of course, Canva makes it super easy for us just to select all audio. So this is the only audio clip in my video in here. So all I need to do is just select it. You can see that this clip is selected and I can click generate caption, and voila, you can see that we have everything transcribed nicely for us. The whole top layer is populated, so we have everything we need. Of course, with this style of captions, you can see that it's kind of very choppy because it goes pretty much like word by word. But if you jump into captions, again, same thing. Everything you need is in here. And then from here, if you go to kind of see the preview of it, everything pretty much is very close together because again, this is this particular style of captions. So this is how easy it is to caption any of your voiceover clips as well, which is really, really cool. Now, a very important note, our captions are not just like a functional layer on top of your video. They're part of your visual brand, and treating them that way makes a real difference to how professional and how consistent your content looks across every platform. When your captions are selected in the editor, they behave behave just like any other text element in Canva, which means you can change the font, you can match your brand font, swap the text color to your brand colors, adjust the size for readability on mobile, and add or change the animation style for them. For short form content, the word by word highlight animation under the animate options is super worth exploring because again, it creates that karaoke style effect that really performs great on TikTok and Reels. And the point is that your captions can definitely feel like they belong to your brand and go beyond just the default settings. So once your captions are on the timeline, they behave exactly like any other text box would within Canva. So this means you can select them, but also change anything about them to make them feel more on brand. Now, not only do I have the option to go ahead and change the colors, so you can see in here that I will be able to access my own brand kit from the color panel, or again, change it to whatever I want from the custom color wheel in here. I can also make it bold. I can make it kind of italics if, of course, the font allows for it. You can change the font as well. So this is the Times New Roman one. If I wanted something from my own brand kit, I can very easily change it to this. So again, this means that everything can really be on brand. I can also, change the boldness of it in here from kind of the font family as well. I can add an underline if I wanted to, anything I want. And then from here, of course, you also have the effect. So this particular effect that was preloaded with this caption style that we've picked is the outline effect in here. So again, same goes. I can make it thicker in here. I could change that to my color palettes. I can maybe change it to my kind of light blue in here. I could go ahead and change this one to like a deep navy if I wanted to. So again, you can see that by changing certain things, everything can become on style for you. And again, even the style of the captions that you choose at the beginning can really determine the vibe of the whole video, because again, as you can see in here, this goes pretty much word for word, just as I've said when we were recording this voiceover. But if I just jump into my talking head video in here, this is much more calmer, if that makes sense. We still have this like karaoke style animation, which I'll show you in just a moment. However, this doesn't go necessarily word by word, which is very important to just make sure that everything flows nicely. And maybe if your brand is more dynamic, you would choose something a lot more dynamic like the other one. Or if your brand is a little calmer, you could choose something like this. So same goes in here. What I want to do next for this one, just because I really like this kind of box underneath, so I can go to effects in here, but all of my shapes are rounded, so I can add a bit of that roundness in here, and I'll try to zoom it in so that you can actually see how this roundness changes when I adjust it. You can adjust the spread ever so slightly, so I want it a little bit bigger. You could even adjust the transparency because this effect allows you to do it. I'll leave it as white, but I'll jump into my animations because this style was animated in a very specific way, in the highlight way. So you can see that in Captions, we have 3 different text styles that you can do to of course, animate your captions. So you've got snake, which is this little kind of animation with the underline. You've got the highlight, which is the one that we've had in here. And then we've got the reveal, which is a little bit different. Now, I'll stick with the highlight in here, and I want to change the color to my brand colors. I could go for something like this, or maybe my lighter blue in here, and that already makes my captions more on style. And now, of course, once you're finished with your video, go to the share button here at the top and go ahead to download it. Of course, you have to download it as an MP4 video because that's the only format within Canva that's going to retain any of the motion that we added. And of course, with Captions, there's plenty of motion, and any video format really requires MP4 video. So I'm going to go ahead for MP4 and then hit download, and that's going to bake these into your video, and you're going to have your own beautiful custom captions added within Canva for free. Most people scroll social media without sound, which means if your video has no captions, the message is just lost for a huge part of your audience. And captions also make your content accessible to people who are deaf or hard of hearing. And to be fair, this is my #1 reason to add captions to any of your videos. Accessibility is super important, and as creators, we should actively think about making our content available to everyone. And besides, platforms actively reward content that keep people engaged for longer because viewers stay when they can read along, even without audio. It takes just a few minutes in Canva and it is completely free, so there's really no reason to skip it. And I'm curious what other things you'd like to learn how to do in Canva, or if there's anything you're struggling with within your business and content. So let me know in the comments, because it really helps me know what to cover next in this Canva Basics series and make it useful to you as well. And if you want to keep building your Canva skills, watch this video right now. I'm sure it's going to help you be more efficient and faster. And if this helped, a like and a subscribe go a really long way in helping me bring more content to you. So thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.